What's good, guys? So we are doing the daily. Finally got my damn thumbnail. I think I took like 5 thumbnails and I just can't get it today. But that's okay. So yeah, we're gonna do the daily for tomorrow for you and your person. Oh Lord, how is everybody? Hey Danny, how are you? Okay. Should I start with Pisces? Let's start with Pisces today. We'll go from Pisces right through to Aries, okay? That's how I'm feeling it. You're tired? Hi, Anne, Ashley, and Tiara. Sorry, guys, I haven't finished the March reads. It's March break here, so my kids were actually supposed to go to the city today, so that's postponed till Thursday. So it's just been a little hectic. All right. Hi, guys. All right, so we're going to start with Pisces and go through to Aries. You like this? This sweater has been through so much. It's been through so much, man. Okay, so what do we have for Pisces and their person? What do we have for Pisces, universe, spirits, and guides and their person? Three shuffles for Pisces. Ooh, Pisces, your overall energy is the Fool card with the Five of Swords in reverse at the bottom. So I feel like you may be walking away from a situation that just caused too much drama. I feel like you're really craving a new direction, something that is more balanced. I do feel, like I said, if you have been really trying to force something in the past, I feel like you're walking away. You're bored of waiting for whatever you were waiting for, okay? You don't see hope with this person or this situation anymore. If there was a point where you've seen this person in your future, it's like, no, it just doesn't make sense at this point. You're just distancing yourself from that situation. I feel with the Fool energy, you're wanting to move towards something new. Okay, you're wanting to move towards something new. There may be someone new that you really, has caught your eyes, something like that. But with the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse, this is you waking up to a truth in a situation. You're no longer stuck in an illusion. You're no longer giving the wrong people the benefit of the doubt, because whatever situation you were dealing with, it just had you way too out of balance here. Okay, the Two of Pentacles in reverse can also represent a decision that is going to bring a lot of change. It may cause some cups to tip over. It may be wearing on you as well, but it's a change that is necessary, okay? But yeah, I feel like whatever situation you were dealing with, Pisces, you are just bored of waiting. You're sick of waiting for things to get better. Whoever you're dealing with, I feel like they have distanced themselves from this as well. They are being a little bit deceptive here. They're not being honest with you. With the Nine of Cups as on their side with the Seven of Swords, I feel like there's some selfishness on your person's part, Pisces. I mean, we all deal with selfishness from time to time. It's human nature. But I do feel like your person's not being honest. It's like they're trying to get away or distance themselves without owning up to something or without owning up to their feelings. It could be because it just doesn't make sense for them to open up right now. Either way, they have made a decision to release this. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they could be trying to manipulate the situation a little bit. You could also be dealing with an earth sign, but I feel like you both are experiencing a little bit of a disconnect. And this is just the daily, so keep that in mind. But your person is definitely distancing themselves, and they're not being honest here, and they're completely okay with it. It's like they're not feeling a lot of remorse about not being real with you about something, okay? So I feel like your person's main focus right now is to stay balanced or, work, something like that. You could also be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, and Aries, okay? So I feel like you're ready for something new, or you're ready to just focus on something new, okay? It could be in regards to work as well. All right. What do we have for Aquarius, universe, spirits, and guides? What's good, guys? What's good? What do we have for Aquarius, universe, spirits, and guides? Thank you, Phoenix. I'm really trying, guys. Like I was saying at the beginning, it is March break, so I'm a little bit more busy because my kids are home and I got less time. But on Thursday, I'm going to have a couple days where I'm going to be able to get a ton of stuff done. So just bear with me, guys, okay? Bear with me. What do we have for Aquarius and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Three shuffles for Aquarius. Your overall energy, Aquarius, is the moon in reversed, with the 7 of Wands right under that. Okay, so I feel like you're not feeding into a situation here, Aquarius, and no, I don't feel like you're being honest with the way you are portraying yourself or the way you're allowing to be perceived, but I feel like you have a reason, right? The 7 of Wands is someone that knows what they're fighting against. They've been through the ringer. He can see the battle, right? And I feel like whoever you're dealing with, Aquarius, you may see this as a one-sided situation, but you're just no longer feeding into it, which is why you feel it's necessary to just wear a false mask or just act like this isn't bothering you, something like that. I feel like you've received new clarity in the situation, even if that's just your own, understanding, or however you decided that this situation is. It's like you decided that you need to cut this person out of your life. You're no longer, there's too much drama, or there's too many rumors, there's too many people involved possibly, but you're having a hard time staying positive about this. So I don't feel like you're feeding into this, Aquarius. You really aren't. But like I said, it's like you have your reasons, right? With that 7 of Wands at the bottom, you have your reasons. You know what you're fighting against. You know what this person's done to you in the past, whatever it is. You're not really saying too much right now, okay? You're not saying too much. Whoever you're dealing with, there is definitely a lot of head games with this person, Aquarius, with the Devil card and the Queen of Wands in reverse. You're dealing with someone that is quite obsessed with the way they approach the situation. There's a lot of repetitive patterns. The Queen of Wands in reverse is someone that can definitely manipulate situations and manipulate the way people think about them just with their action or the way what they're doing in a day. It's like, this is someone that can say all the right things and do all the right things, but at the end of the day, they don't really show up for you, right? They may be resisting making a decision, or they're just trying to stay balanced here with the Hangman. I feel like, Aquarius, the person you're dealing with, they're trying to force some form of outcome with you, or they're trying to force some form of communication, but the problem is they're doing it in the wrong way. And you call this shit, right? You can call this person. No, it's like, I've been through this before, or I've seen the same song and dance before, whatever it is, right? And the behavior, the patterns, it has not changed. And they can say they changed. If this is a relationship, for example, they can say they changed all day long, but you see what they're doing, So I feel like this person is really just trying to manipulate the situation long enough that it changes the way you see them, or something like that, okay? So definitely some toxic energies here, but like I said, you see this. You already called this out, which is why you're not opening up to this person. We have Pisces, we have Capricorn, strong air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, fire. Okay. These are just the dailies, guys. If you're new, they're just quick little check-ins for you and your person. All right, what do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Hey, Lush. Hey, Enchantress. What do we have for Capricorn and their person? Three shuffles. Five of Swords in reverse wanted to come out. So someone is just sick of the drama. Someone's just sick of this. You know, someone's sick of the way it has been or the way they have been approaching it. Your overall energy is a Two of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely feeling out of balance here. You know, you're missing this person, Capricorn. You really are. You're wanting a reconciliation. But at the same time, this is something that you see as toxic, and this person is just not seeming to shed light on what's going on with them. Okay, it has you completely out of your balance. And with the Six of Cups, you want to reconcile here. You may honestly open up or speak some truth here. But what I'm more so getting with this, especially with the Five of Swords in reversed, is, I mean, the Knight of Swords is like your thoughts, right? This is understanding the truth enough to take charge of your life in another direction, you know, leaving all extra baggage or the unknown in the past. And because you're experiencing so much burden from this, and because you're out of balance, because you may see this as something that's toxic, or you just don't know what's going on, I feel like you are more so coming to your own terms as to what the truth is, and you're going to try to take back your life, right? Yes, you're missing this person, but the Six of Cups can simply just represent nostalgia, and it's not always a good card, right? Sometimes we need to disconnect from the past, especially when it has us feeling like this, right? Completely out of balance, having a hard time being happy, whatever it is. And I feel like you just want to drop the swords, Capricorn, and just not even entertain this person. Even if this is a relationship, it's like, I don't know what's going on with us, but I'm just going to go to the basement and just clean up. You know? Just drop those swords. I just don't even want the drama, okay? Whoever you're dealing with, they're definitely restricting themselves here. They're not feeding into this with the Ace of Cups in reversed. There's a potential here that your person has a hard time with self-love, or your person has a hard time knowing what they're deserving of as well. But either way, they're not feeding into this emotionally. They may be very much focused on stability, or as much as you're wanting a romantic reconnect, or, you know, go out on a date with your partner, whatever it is, it's like your person is so money focused or so rational. It's like they're not leaving room for that oomph, right? Three of Wands in reverse, they are just distant. It's like they're completely oblivious to what it is you're needing out of the situation. And I do feel like Aquarius, like I said, your person, they can't get you out of their head, or it's like they're having a hard time moving on from this. But I still feel like they're ignoring what could be an easy solution in this, which is bring you clarity, or have an adult conversation, or, you know, if this is a relationship, like you guys kind of separated a little bit, like you need to go shopping, okay? Either way, Capricorn, I feel like you're just kind of, no, like I just don't have room for this right now in my life. I got too much going on, or it's bringing in a lot of toxic energies, and just doesn't make sense at this point to try to entertain this, or try to prove myself to you, or try to make you see this any differently, right? So, and your person is just very money focused, okay? So we have Cancer, we have Capricorn, Leo, water, air, earth, fire. We got it all. Hey, kitty cat. Yeah, we're going backwards today, guys, okay? We're going backwards. I do not like the way this looks right now, like at all. It's actually bothering me. Like, this sweater does not look good with this background. Never again, guys. Never again. Okay. Sorry, pettiness. Oh, well. Oh, well. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Not that I really try to look great, guys, but, you know, it's just the colors. What do we have for Sagittarius and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Three shuffles for Sagittarius and their person. Eight of Cups in reverse. So that's good. That's good. I feel like you are both fulfilled by the situation to a point here. Your overall energy, Sagittarius, is the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Wands in reverse right under that. So let's just pull some cards. Yeah, Sagittarius, I feel like, I mean, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, you love this person, right? You love this person. You're definitely spending a lot of time in your head stressing about this. This person makes you happy. But at the same time, I feel, I mean, the King of Wands in reverse can be a player, but I don't get that at all with this. I feel like you lost yourself somewhere in regards to this connection. It's like you're all of a sudden, I feel like you're almost giving into this too much because you love this person. They may trigger you, or they may make you weak, or maybe you put up with more than you would with other people, or maybe you just put up with, like, maybe this person, they're not necessarily doing anything specific, but they consistently give you this feeling of being inferior. And regardless, you're still giving into the situation because, you know, you don't want this to end. You really don't. You don't want to come up on that 10 of Swords. You love this person. And I feel like you're a little confused here with the 7 of Wands in reverse. You're not really sure. You're not sure what you're fighting against, right? You're not sure what the issue is. You don't know if they're just mad at something else in their life. You don't know if it has to do with you. And I feel like, you know, you lost your confidence level in regards to this connection or relationship somewhere. And it's causing you to almost give into the situation too much that, you know, just if someone is making you feel like crap, whether it's intentional or not, you just got to pull back, right? You got to pull back. You got to set those spiritual boundaries. Whoever you're dealing with, Sagittarius, they're definitely feeling a disconnect with you. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, could be a Virgo or a Gemini, but they're feeling a disconnect. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse can simply just be like they're not focused on this right now. They're not paying attention to this right now. They're not interested in this right now, whatever it is. That's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the 3 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this connection, Sagittarius, really, I feel like it caused a lot of stress for your person too. I mean, because they're in this energy where they may feel like this is something that had them feeling empty, that had them feeling drained. And I feel like they're really trying to pull themselves out of this like dark night of the soul energy on their own. They're trying to find their own solution to why they're feeling the way they're feeling. And even if it's not your fault, it's like this is the first thing they're trying to release. I mean, I think we all do that when things go wrong in our life, or when we start to enter a phase of depression. It's like we look to our closest loved ones. We blame our closest loved ones, whatever it is, you know. And I feel like your person is just going through something here. I don't feel like they realize how much you do fulfill them. And it's one of those things, like I said, that you just need to take a step back and let this person realize what they're wanting. Because right now they're looking at you as if this is your fault, or, you know, this is something they're not happy, or they feel empty because of you or what you're not doing. And you can't continuously try to feed someone's cup or fill someone's cup because they're going through a little bit of a crisis, right? Spiritually. And with 8 of Cups in reverse, like I said, I feel like you do fulfill them, but until they walk away from this and realize, well, damn, it wasn't Sagittarius. Like, I just need change. I need something. You just got to let them do them, right? You just got to give them space. And the more you give to the situation, the more they're going to try to push you away. So yes, you love this person. You're having a lot of sleepless nights. You're having a lot of stress about this, but don't, do everything with a level of integrity and dignity, right? Don't let this person cross boundaries that you wouldn't let others. You know, I know that's easier said than done, but like I said, this person is feeling like this connection is something they need to release right now. But I feel like, honestly, this is just a phase, or you're dealing with someone that continuously goes from person to person trying to be fulfilled. There's something deep down that needs to be solved, right? Is all I'm saying. Okay, so we have Virgo, we have Gemini, Leo. It could be any sign though, okay? Okay. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we got for Scorpio universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Scorpio? What do we got for Scorpio universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? 3 shuffles. It's too many, guys. Your overall energy, Scorpio, is the Tower in reverse with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse right under that. So Queen of Cups in reverse. You're very shut out emotionally to someone. You're starting to feel like this is something that can't happen possibly. You're starting to feel like this is something that can happen. With the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like you're very money focused, or you got into this point where you realize like, I shouldn't pay attention to this right now. You're really talking yourself out of progression within this connection, Scorpio. With the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, you're not putting any effort into this. It's kind of like, I honestly want to say, Scorpio, yeah, you may be very bitter toward this person. You may feel emotionally off balance. You may feel like this person doesn't even want you, you know? But there's something here you're not looking at, right? And I feel like at the end of the day, regardless of whatever happened between the two of you, I feel like whatever situation you're in right now, it needs to change regardless, right? I feel like you are somehow trying to resist any change in your life, or when things get a little hard, or when things get a little confusing, you kind of back out, right? And it's a leap of faith for a reason, right? If it wasn't purely faith-based, or if it was an action we took with knowing all the details, it's not a leap of faith, it's a decision, right? And sometimes we're required to take leaps of faith, whether that's leaving a relationship, moving towards someone. And that's why it's a leap of faith, because we don't know what's going on, right? And if you're feeling a certain way, make sure you're acknowledging the root of the issue, and not just not leaving a situation or not walking away from a situation that doesn't make you happy because you feel like, well, that person doesn't want me, so I'm just going to stay here. So just keep that in mind. Whoever you're dealing with, they do want to come back around to you. This could be someone that has cut you out or has distanced themselves because they're lacking clarity in the situation. They may not see the situation as stable as well. But with the 6 of Swords in reverse, they want to come back around. They want to offer you a new beginning here. You really do make them happy, Scorpio. They can't get you out of their head. Yeah, with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, this could be someone that has really distanced themselves for quite some time, or you guys had a huge disconnect somewhere along the line. And I feel like this person is really wanting to open up here. They're wanting to bring you in from the cold, possibly, and offer you a new beginning. Okay, so there is definitely a lot of love here, but I feel like you're put in this position. I mean, I've been in this position. That's why I can recognize it, right? Well, this person doesn't want me, so I'm just going to do what I'm doing. Like usually when we're faced with a lot of issues, or when we're faced with, a temptation to move towards someone, it's usually some form of test, or it's some form of challenge, right? And I feel here, it's like you're kind of doing a little bit of a cop-out. Okay, you're resisting change because you don't know what you're moving toward, but you don't need to move toward anyone or anything specific. You just need to get to a place of stability and happiness, to a place that you can allow your spirit to grow, right? It shouldn't be about, well, I'm going to leave this situation because this person wants me, or whatever it is, right? No, we shouldn't make decisions like that, right? So, but your person does want to come back around here. They really do. You make them very happy. There's a lot of love. They may see you as someone very stable, someone very grounded, or someone that has got their shit together, possibly. Okay, could be an Aquarius. We have a strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Earth. Okay. All right, what do we have for Libra universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Libra and their person? we have for Libra and their person? 3 shuffles. Your overall energy, Libra, is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Swords in reverse right under that. So you could be sticking around in a situation because of money, or you're having a hard time, communicating properly because of money or some type of financial setback, or you don't feel like you're adequate enough because you don't lack or you don't have confidence in regards to your financial status. Yeah, Libra, I feel like you're trying to get away from a situation here. With the 7 of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, it's like, I feel like you're not handling the situation in the greatest way. This is one of those circumstances, Libra, where it's like, something crazy happens and, maybe there's some teenagers that do something not that bad, but because they spent weeks trying to hide it, it like turned into something it really could have just been solved with opening up and telling someone, right? And I feel like you're trying to get away from a situation here, or you're trying to ignore feelings towards someone, or it's like you're approaching it in not the most mature way, okay? The Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse, it's just very, it's like you're kind of creating more mess than it needs to be, And with the Devil card, it is really taking over your life, or it's creating a lot of repetitive patterns. You may be doing what works right now or what's good temporarily, but it doesn't make sense long term. And that's what I'm saying about there's something here that could be solved, or maybe you're concerned that this person won't want you because of finances or something like that, when really they don't care about that. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. But there is some insecurities here. And yes, there's some deception, there's some secrets, but I feel like this is more so you trying to bail or trying to get away from a situation because you just don't see, you're having a hard time. How do I even explain this? It's you're letting the worst case scenario with how this person will react to get the best of you. Okay. And it is creating a lot of toxic patterns within you, right? You're really doing a lot of short-term action or actions that will work best and be comfortable for short term, but not the long term. Okay. Whoever you're dealing with, I do feel like they're waiting on you to make a decision here. There is definitely love. This person is someone very confident. So they may be a little confused as to why you're so hesitant, or they're confused as to why you're very in a note, because this is someone that just goes after what they want, or they know what they want. They're very confident. You can't really hold the Queen of Wands back, right? But I feel like they're waiting on you to make a decision here, possibly. And with the Tower card, I feel like they're starting to be in this very confused space where they feel like you're not going to make a decision, or you're not going to give them full clarity or closure as to what's going on with you. And I don't feel like you are right now. You're trying to avoid this situation, regardless of the feelings, regardless of what you thought you wanted with this person. You're trying to avoid the feelings right now. Okay, so this person loves you, Libra, but they're kind of getting fed up with the very confused or mixed signals that you may be giving them. It's almost like maybe you enjoyed the idea of this person, or you enjoyed the process, or you enjoyed, maybe this is a relationship and you got back together with them because it felt good in that moment, but that now you're realizing, well, I don't want to be committed. Or it's like you enjoyed something with this person, but you're not willing to give them everything. And I feel like you're not even recognizing it within yourself, right? Because the pages, especially in reverse, they don't really recognize or take into account their wrongdoings in a situation. And I feel like there's something here you're not acknowledging as to what you are doing, or to the toxic patterns you are bringing to the table. Okay, so we have strong fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Capricorn, earth, water, air, fire. Okay. It's been a rough week. Has it? Oh. Yeah, boss mama, I have got to do a ritual here soon. I have not had a chance to do anything, and I got to do some saging, man. Okay, so what do we have for who are we on? That was Libra, so Virgo. What do we have for Virgo and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Virgo and their person? Three shuffles. Your overall energy, Virgo, is the Hangman in reverse, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse right under that. So you're just kind of sick of waiting. You feel like you know this for what it is. I feel like you're very sick of waiting here. You're not moving toward this person. You may have blocked this person out of your life, or you're distancing yourself from this person. Something could have happened where you see the situation clearly. The Hangman in reverse can represent temporary sacrifices as well. So there could be something you're not entertaining right now or speaking about because it's just a temporary sacrifice. If not, this is purely like, nope. This is quite similar to yesterday, but nope. I feel like, the Eight of Wands in reverse as well can represent delays, or you're delaying the process, or you're delaying acknowledging this or taking care of this situation, right? Because we do have the Ace of Cups here. So there's something in the situation that does fulfill you, makes you very happy. But at the same time, I feel like you're almost doing, you see this as a temporary sacrifice, you're holding that door shut for right now, whether that's in regards to work. With the King of Swords in reverse, it could be because you don't know enough, or you feel like you don't have the truth in a situation, but regardless, you're not letting the truth come in either, okay? You're not speaking up, you're not allowing communication to happen. Whoever you're dealing with, they definitely have their eye on you, or, they have been observing you, something like that. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like they're wanting to speak some truth here to you, or they're wanting to communicate with you, but I don't feel like they're going to. Hermit in reverse and the Two of Pentacles, they're more so trying to stay balanced, to be quite honest with you. And with the Hermit in reverse, they may be focused on, keeping up with life. They're trying to distract themselves from the situation. There could be some facts they're ignoring in the situation as well. Either way, this person wants to speak to you here. They want to communicate some truth. So you may expect communication from this person. Either way, this person, like I said, they're a little bit intimidated of you. The Page of Swords can be, intimidated, or he's a little shy or unsure, but this person's definitely curious, okay? It could be someone new as well, but there's definitely communication that wants to come in. It could come very impulsively, right? Because with the Three of Cups, this person wants to reconnect with you. They may want to go out on a date, something like that. But there could be some impulsive communication that comes in. So keep that in mind. But I feel like you're not going to be open to it. So cross watchers, I feel like, I don't want Virgos that do want communication to get mad at me, but I feel like, honestly, you're just not open to communication right now. It's not the right time. I got to make some sacrifices, whatever it is, So that's pretty mundane. So we have Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus. Okay. What do we have for Leo, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Leo? What's good, guys? What do we have for Leo and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? 3 shuffles, please. Your overall energy is the Tower card with the Hermit right under that. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but I feel like you're like, oh shit. You're kind of pulling back from a situation. You're pulling back from a situation, okay? I feel like you're trying to avoid any more drama. Thank you, Boss Mama, for that 444. And I definitely need those vibes. No, I'm just joking, guys. I'm really just, anyway. So yeah, I feel like you're starting to get to this point, Leo, where you're not feeling appreciated, you're not feeling acknowledged, you feel like this person's not paying any attention to you. But at the same time, it's like you're pulling back from the situation. You're trying to avoid, you know, drama, right? You're trying to avoid worst case scenario with this person, you know. It's like continuously talking yourself out of speaking up, even if it's something you really want to say, because you don't want to push this person away even more. So you may be more so focused on work. You're focused on trying to work on yourself, something like that. With the King of Swords in reverse, there's just a lot of unsure energy here with you, right? So I feel like you're trying to become enlightened as to what's going on with this person. But something here is causing you to see this. I feel like there's a little bit of fear here, or despair, okay? Whoever you're dealing with, they are very closed off emotionally. They're very closed off emotionally. This could be someone you're committed with. Either way, this person has a lot of faith with you, Leo. They really do, but they're in this emperor energy. They're in emperor mode, you know? So they could be very much focused on work. They may feel like they got a lot on their plate. They have a lot of responsibilities. They may be tending to other things in their life. And even though you feel a little bit of a disconnect with them, all they're doing right now is trying to stay balanced, right? All they're doing is trying to keep up with the bills, keep up with work, keep up with this and that. That's all that's on their mind right now. Or, you know, whatever it is, you know, third dimensional ways of thinking or goals, things like that is what's on their mind. And that's why they're so closed off. They're in this very head down work type of energy. They feel like they need to embrace a lot of self-control right now, Leo, so that yes, they could have disconnected from you, but I feel like it's a matter of self-control. It's a matter of being focused. I mean, tomorrow's what, Tuesday? Tuesdays are focus days, okay? But with the Judgment energy and the Two of Pentacles, this person wants you, Leo. They really do. But it's like they realize if they want this to be successful, or if you guys are going to have a successful outcome, they need to work on themselves. They need to, you know, be responsible right now. They need to focus on bettering themselves is what I get from this. Okay, so I honestly don't feel like, yeah, with the World in reverse, Leo, this person doesn't want to end it with you. I feel like they're more so focused on, you know, bettering themselves, and they're just really resisting. They may be resisting drama too right now because they may already know. Because the Emperor is very, like I said, the Emperor, he doesn't care if he's a little sad or if he's stressed out. He's not going to let anybody know that. He's just like, nope, let's get our gear on, let's go, you know. And I feel like, you know, your person, regardless, you know, I just keep in mind, I feel like your person may be a little too stressed out. So just keep that in mind, because it's like they're in this energy where it's like they're almost scared to feel, or they're scared to open up because they don't want anything to impact their outcome. Okay. So just, you know, just chill, you know, and I feel like that's what you're doing, but don't allow this whole situation or how they're reacting, or if they're not talking to you, allow it to impact the view of the two of you in the future, because they want this. They really do. They have a lot of faith with you, but they also realize there's a time and place. And right now it's the time to work. It's the time to get their shit together, right? So they can have this with you. So they can have higher levels of commitment with you, or marriage, or whatever it may be. Okay. So we have Virgo, strong Virgo energy. We have Aries, Taurus, Aquarius. Okay. 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 What do we have for Cancer, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Cancer and their person? Judgment in reverse wanted to fly out. 3 shuffles for Cancer. So I'm just going to take this. It'll be all right. 2 more. So I feel like someone's not seeing the situation clearly here. 1 more. Someone can be making a lot of assumptions in regards to the situation. Someone could also be cutting this connection or relationship short just from overthinking or overanalyzing, right? Your overall energy, Cancer, is 8 of Swords. Okay, so you could be over analyzing this. You're kind of constantly going back and forth within your head about what's going on with this person. You're stuck on this person. You can't get them out of your head, and you feel stuck right now, right? You could be doing your best right now to focus on work or to focus on working with people that can build up with you in entrepreneurism, whatever it may be. But you're definitely focused on things you can control right now. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Cancer, I feel like you're definitely focused on things you can control. With the Seven of Pentacles, you're definitely doing a lot of reflection in regards to this connection or relationship. You're realizing what works, what's not working. I feel like you've kind of acknowledged within yourself that this is taking up way too much headspace as well. Keep in mind, this is just your energy, so you could just be overthinking tomorrow. But in regards to this person, I really feel like you could have some grudges against this person, or you're not looking at them in the greatest light. I do feel like you're trying to disconnect with yourself here. Okay. And also what I get with this is I feel like you're entering this like pissed off energy, or you're entering this like frustrated energy where you may forget as well how much you really love this person. Okay. It's like that energy where you get yourself wrapped up into the negatives or in what you don't like about this person, or what this person did to you in the past, that you forget how much of a connection or how good of friends you guys really are. So, don't focus on the negatives tomorrow, because you're really creating a lot of scenarios and things that may not exist, right? The Eight of Swords can be like fearing things that aren't necessarily even there, or maybe you're assuming a lot about this person, right? Because there is a lot of assumptions. Maybe they didn't text you when they got home, like, what's good? No, just chill. Like, remember what this person means to you, and not that you should ever hold yourself to someone because, you have feelings for someone, or not that you should let someone walk all over you because you have feelings for them. But also, I mean, the Five of Wands, it's not really the best of cards in regards to this layout. So I feel like, just don't try to avoid drama tomorrow, because I feel like you're going to be in this energy where you're wanting to speak things that really, or even if it's just inner conflict, or you're constantly going round and round within your mind and your thoughts with worst case scenario type of situations, because you don't want to let this person go. But I also feel, like I said, you're forgetting how much this person means to you, is what I want to say here. It's like when you're in a relationship and you guys have a fight for a day or so, or something like that. And then eventually you just kind of laugh at each other and like, sorry, I love you, whatever it is. Like, I don't know. It's like you're somehow wanting to be drawn toward the drama tomorrow with this person, or the conflict, or feeling like this is drama and you're forgetting what this person means to you. I'm sorry, guys. It's sometimes complicated. Whoever you're dealing with, they definitely have a lot of love for you here. They really do. They have a lot of love for you. They may not wear it on their sleeve, but they do have a lot of love for you. But this person is feeling rejected. This person is feeling like you're not acknowledging them anymore. They feel like you're not paying attention to them anymore. And with the Four of Cups, this could be someone that is looking at this like a missed opportunity, or this person is feeling like they messed up somewhere. Maybe that's why you're entertaining drama. This is why I never look at this side when I start this side. So I should probably start doing that. But yeah, this person is feeling rejected. They feel like this may be a missed opportunity, or they feel like they messed up somehow. Could be because you're wanting to fight with them tomorrow and snap their head off. Either way, they feel like they're not being appreciated, or you're not paying attention to them. Okay. And they do have a lot of love for you, but you're also dealing with someone that's not willing to hang out in the past. If there was a lot of past crap that happened, this person doesn't want to hang out in the past. This person doesn't want to hang out in what they did or you did last week. And I feel like maybe you are focusing too much on the past, which is why there's a lot of drama coming to the situation. But this person just wants to move on from the past and just love each other, to be honest with you. But they're starting to get, the Four of Cups can represent boredom, but I feel like this is more so just frustration, or they're starting to become insecure within the connection because they don't feel like they're getting the appreciation they deserve or the love that they deserve, okay? Which has them stuck in their head. So they feel like something's off balance here. They feel like they need to do something to restore the peace, but at the same time, they're not going to be willing to do the blame game, or they're not willing to hold on to the past baggage or bring up past baggage in order to talk to you or, nurture whatever conflict you're trying to bring. Okay. So keep in mind, it may not resonate. But that's what we got. You may be a little bit in a conflicting energy tomorrow. So like I said, you're making a lot of bad judgment calls tomorrow, or you're making a lot of assumptions, okay? So keep that in mind. So for signs, guys, we have strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Scorpio, strong. Air energy, earth, water. You've been waiting 10 minutes to hear me say the sign, have you? Oh, that was Cancer. Okay. Lord, oh Lord. What do we have for Gemini, universe, spirits, and guides? Sorry, guys. Oh, Lord. What do we have for Gemini, for them and their person? Y'all know I never react to trolls, so I must be having a day. Not that that's even a troll, but I must be having a day, guys. I'm sorry. I only had one coffee today. No, actually, I had two. 3 shuffles for Gemini, please. One more. Your overall energy, Gemini, is the 2 of Pentacles, and we're just the 2 of Pentacles, okay? With the 8 of Swords right under that. So you're just trying to stay balanced. You are just trying to ignore something right now. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be focused on finances. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you are just trying to ignore the situation, okay? You really are. And you're trying to focus on your stability, your money, building up on things that make sense, okay? And I feel like, ironically, I mean, these 2 cards right next to each other, it's kind of contradicting, right? You are avoiding what does make sense. You're putting, it's like you may even be ignoring your feelings because it's like, well, that doesn't make sense right now. So even though something that's right there and now seems like it makes sense long term, there's also things you're ignoring in regards to that situation. So, just keep that in mind. You may be distracting yourself from what actually does make sense because, well, the money's right there. This makes sense right now. So just keep that in mind. But you're definitely feeling off balance right now. You may feel short-tempered or you're a little confused. With the 9 of Pentacles, you could be focused on being single, or you're honestly just focused on your money. You're focused on your money. You're ignoring your feelings. It has you 2 off balance, okay? And I feel like, you could be still needing to heal from something, because the Temperance card can be about healing and acknowledging things, even if something didn't work out with you. This is like acknowledging what you are needing for your soul. And I feel like you're still ignoring something that you're needing for your soul, regardless of love or what's working out. You're ignoring something here. Okay, so keep that in mind. Could also be dealing with a Virgo or a Sagittarius. Whoever you're dealing with, they could be blocking communication, or they're delaying the process. Either way, they're not opening up here, right? The Knight of Cups in reverse can be a little bit of an immature energy as well, or this person has a hard time in opening up or being vulnerable or expressing their feelings. Either way, they're not opening up here. With the King of Pentacles and the Justice in reverse, they're not giving this situation equal give and take. They're very money focused. They're focused on what makes sense right now. They're very grounded when it comes to their work and their money. But in regards to this connection, this person is not giving the situation what it's deserved. Okay, they may not be the best of decision makers, or because they're so closed off and focused on finances, they may not be entertaining this right now. Either way, they're shutting the door on this right now. Yeah, your person has a little bit of an immature energy. With the Page of Swords in reverse, this is someone that, they're definitely keeping an eye on you, but this is someone that judges others more than themselves, or it's like it's always your fault or whatever it is, but they don't ever take a look at themselves. Okay, cross watchers, I'm sorry, this is what it means. Look it up. So, it's just they do have a little bit of an immature energy. So keep that in mind. And I feel like you're a little frustrated over here, possibly having some temper tantrums yourself, but it's like, whatever it is I'm feeling right now, it's just not working right now. It's not working, whether it's good for my soul, whether There is something I'm missing for my soul. I'm just a little overwhelmed here. So I'm going to focus on my finances and building up on something that's here and now. Okay. So this person is definitely delaying the process or shutting the door to this whole situation. And you both are ignoring this, to be quite honest with you at this point. And you're just doing your best to stay balanced. So keep that in mind. So we have Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius, strong earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, this is just the daily guide, so let's keep that in mind, okay? All right, what do we have for Taurus? I think I like going backwards, honestly. I don't know why. I like going backwards. Must be all those demons in me, guys. I like going backwards. That was a joke, just for the record. Anyways, what do we have for Taurus, universe, spirits, and guides? Thank you, Enchantress. What do we have for Taurus and their person? 3 shuffles. Your overall energy is the 10 of Wands, Taurus. So you are not moving anywhere just yet, okay? I mean, I feel like you got a lot on your plate right now. And, you know, you got a lot of responsibility here. I feel like you see this as something that has come to an end. Honestly, what I get from this, Taurus, is you are, sorry. I have not been feeling the greatest, guys, lately, so I apologize. But I feel like you are honestly avoiding making a decision here. Okay, you're avoiding making a decision. You could be having a hard time wrapping your head around this person or situation because of spirituality reasons as well. Like the Hierophant in reversed can be someone that, you know, is a little bit closed-minded, or it's like because they don't understand the way someone looks at a situation or believes or perceives things, it's like they automatically cut it out or say, no, that's not good for me. So I feel like, yeah, you got a lot on your plate. But in regards to this situation, I feel like you feel like this is something that has come to an end. But at the end of the day, Taurus, what I'm getting from this is you're trying to control your own destiny, or you're trying to avoid making a decision here. You're trying to avoid choosing between 2 lovers or 2 life paths. And I feel like you are closing off, but the King of Cups in reverse isn't the best of energy. You know, this could be just causing too much emotional imbalance. But I feel like this is more so you trying to control the situation with your lack of emotion or expression, or even acknowledging it to yourself, what's going on, how you're feeling. You know, you may feel like this is just unconventional, and because you got a lot on your plate right now, that even though these wands, they may be like old and moldy and whatever it is, even though if you drop those, you may be able to pick up something a little bit more sturdy or something that is lighter, whatever it is, you're not going to. You're just going to hold the wands that you already got. So I feel like you just feel like this is too much for you right now. Okay, so in regards to this person, they're definitely wanting a reconciliation with you, Taurus. They're missing you. They're thinking about you often, okay? They want to reconnect here. You make them happy. You bring a lot of positive energy into their life. There could be a third party impacting that, but I really don't see the 3 of Cups as third party. When it's in reverse, sometimes, yeah. But I feel like this is more so, them just like, you make them happy, right? On another deck, it's like these 3 birds, they're on a branch and they're just looking at the sun. It's like this person, you know, when they say enjoy the simple things, you are the simple thing for this person, Taurus. Okay. You are that person that you just make them happy, right? They just want to have fun with you. They just want to live life with you already. With the 7 of Pentacles and the Death card, I feel like this person has went through a lot of changes. There's a lot of growth that has happened within this person. With the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like they're more so waiting. They're trying to understand what you're doing. They want to put the right effort in. They really do. But at the same time, they're not sure if they're going to be wasting their time. They miss you. And I feel like they may try to reconcile with you because it's like, hey, Taurus, I've changed. I'm sorry for what happened in the past. Let's move forward. But I don't feel like you're going to be emotionally available for that type of conversation because, well, you're just holding on to a bunch of wands that you have already possessed and thinking it's good for you when it may not be. So just keep that in mind. I do feel like you're avoiding making a decision here. And you may let something come to an end. You may miss the door on something. So I'm not saying like, take it how it resonates, right? Y'all know. Y'all know. So we have Taurus energy. We have Scorpio, strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Okadok. All right, what do we have for Aries, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries and their person? One more. Three shuffles for Aries. Your overall energy, Aries, is a 2 of Swords with the 3 of Wands in reverse right under that. So it's like, what do I do? I'm so sick of waiting for this person. This isn't even entertaining right now. I'm hungry. I need to go home and make a tuna sandwich, okay? You definitely feel like something needs to happen to restore your peace in the situation. You need to let go of something. But at the same time, it's like mind, body, soul, right? Sometimes we can have a disconnect with someone and our mind still isn't caught up with it. So I feel like even though your body, your spirit, the authenticity, the passion that may have came from this person at one point, it's not there. Your mind's still used to thinking about this person or thinking about moving toward this person, right? So it's like reflex. It's, you got to check your mind too. And sometimes we can get ourselves wrapped up into connections and relationship for years too long, but because our mind is so consistently, they go back to this person, it's like autopilot in regards to love. And because we felt it at one point, we're constantly fighting for that feeling again when it may never happen. So yeah, I feel like you're definitely spending a lot of time, you know, meditating, thinking here in your dream space, whatever it may be. It's like you're really taking a break from the situation. You do realize that something here isn't the way it was, right? With the Page of Wands in reverse, this person doesn't inspire you the way they did at one point. Things aren't going the way you had hoped. You may have received some bad news as well, but this is simply like, because the Page of Wands, it's like inspiration, fresh energy, you know, someone that's just like your pocket full of sunshine, right? Something that someone that just really inspires you. And I feel like there's something here, like I said, that's not inspiring you anymore, that you don't have a vision with this person as much as you once did, but your mind's still constantly drawn to them. So I feel with the Empress in reverse, you're really not nurturing this right now. You're more so taking a break from this. Okay. You're being quiet. You're not really revealing to this person what is on your mind. I feel like you may be in self-doubt as well, or you're doubting yourself, or you're doubting what is even right now. Like, what is right? What does the universe want me to focus on right now? I'm so confused. Okay. Whoever you're dealing with, they're definitely very guarded here. They're not really letting you in. They could be having a hard time trusting it, but they're very cold, very guarded. They're also in a little bit of an entitled, I don't know why I'm having a hard time talking. They're in a little bit of an entitled energy as well, because the Queen of Swords is in this energy like, I know what's going on, I'm right. And I do feel like they want to speak, but they're not in a very empathetic energy, or it's like they're having a hard time seeing what's going on with them. They could be resisting a lot of change. But with the Emperor card, they're just very closed off. They're very closed off. They may feel like this is just not realistic right now because the Emperor is closed off because he has a lot on his plate. He's you know, someone that has a lot of people that looks up to him, children, whatever it may be, a lot of responsibilities. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, they're very money focused, very unconcerned with what is going, what details they may be missing. And while you're over here pondering on the details, it's like the disconnect is hindering you a little bit because, like I said, I feel like you're constantly looking and fighting for some connection that you may have once felt with this person or with someone, but you're realizing that connection, it's like it doesn't feel the same anymore, you know, but your mind is still stuck on it, you know, you're still going into autopilot, you're still constantly, or if this is a relationship, you're in the relationship because you've been in the relationship and because that's what makes sense right now, even though like there's no passion, you guys disconnected somewhere and you didn't realize it, right? There was a disconnect and you didn't realize it, but you are realizing you're not inspired, or there's not passion, or, you know, your spirit is taking a little bit, or your mind is taking a little bit of time to catch up with what's going on with your energy. Okay. So yes, there is a decision that you need to make to restore your inner peace. And I feel like I said, your person is just like, I don't got time for this right now. I don't got time for this right now. I'm focused on money. This could be someone that you are committed with as well. So keep that in mind. But they're just unconcerned, right? Not willing to discuss or have an adult conversation. So, sorry if you hear my boys downstairs. So, anyways, so we have Aries energy, we have Taurus, we have Pisces, fire, earth, air. Okay, that's a wrap, folks. So, how is everybody? Sorry, I don't know what's going on today. What is it about today? Are we still in retrograde? Can I still blame the retrograde? But yeah, I'm hoping to get the March reads up, guys, pretty soon. I was, like I said, when my children go to the city Wednesday or Thursday morning, then I'll have a lot of time to get all that stuff up. Okay, so it's just been crazy, guys. So I am working as well. So I got a job outside of, I'm working outside of my home now. So that's taking up a lot of time too. So, but yeah, I don't know, man. 2020 still missing something here though. All spot on. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. How dare you? I honestly just wanted to get a job to get out of the house. Like, you think like working from home is like this like amazing thing, when it's like, it's not as glamorous as you think. You go crazy a little bit. It's like you need social interaction. Like I need that adult interaction with people. You don't get that when you work from home. And I feel like sometimes it can be good, but I do feel like it's good to at least, I at least get a job where you enjoy the environment, right? So have other things going on besides this. Yeah. Oh, I know. Like, I love this, man. I've done this for a year, I love tarot, but you do need to get out. You need to get out. You need to have adult socialization. And I don't really enjoy going to bars or anything, to be quite honest with you. So, just having like a job, or like, I'm not gonna say where I work, but just having somewhere to go is nice, right? Environment is super important. Yeah. My mood today is so weird. I just feel like it's just one of those days where I'll probably stub my toe like 10 times. I work from home. I make myself get out of the house, have a get out of the house schedule. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, working from home was great. And then after months go by, it's like, damn, I'm going a little crazy. Like, I need to get out with real people, it's good, it's good to have somewhere to go and to get a paycheck. Yeah. Shout out to my friend, Mike Hawk. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, I think. I really want to chit chat with you guys, but I honestly don't know what to talk about. Like, my life's pretty blah. I've been looking into homeschool though, because I'm going to be homeschooling my kids starting in September. So that's been on my mind too, and taking up way too much time. But there's just been craziness going on lately. My boys, they're 8, 6, and then I have a 2-year-old daughter. So they want to be homeschooled. They've been, because I was going to homeschool them, like my son who's in grade 3. I originally planned on homeschooling them when they were when he was going to start school, but I had a lot of guilt about it, because I'm like, well, I don't want to hold him from school. Like, it's just, you have that guilt, like, will my kid hate me? But now my youngest son has already done 2 years of school, and then he, is already in grade 3. So they both want to be homeschooled. Like, I can't even say the word homeschool without them nonstop, like, wanting to be homeschooled. And I don't really feel like they understand quite yet. So I'm hoping that's like ready for, September. So I'll probably use the Horizons curriculum and just pick from little bits of curriculum. But I think it's, good, I mean, they're in a ton of things, right? So they're in jujitsu, they're in a bunch of things, like they get lots of socialization. And I always say I love, school's great and everything, but, I'm not necessarily sure it's the right type of socialization, especially lately. Like our school curriculum, they have tampered with the curriculum 3 times. 3 times in the past year. It's consistently being reviewed in regards to inclusion and things of that nature. And they're constantly changing the curriculum. They're constantly cutting education budgets, constantly cutting teachers, constantly adding more artificial intelligence, and then they expect anyone to think that they actually care about the curriculum. No, they're just trying to push kids through. Get them through, get them focused on something so we can use them in the workforce, And I think school is great, but I feel like, I just have a lot of issues. So I would feel guilty to not homeschool them, If you have a lot of issues with something, then there's nothing you can do to change it. The budget has been, it's continuously, like I said, cut down, So anyways, I'm just talking about nothing now. So, and the 2-year-old probably rules the host. My baby girl, oh my God, does she ever? Yeah, she's a Libra sun with a Scorpio moon. She got sass. And that sass, that Scorpio moon, like Beyonce, for example, she has a Scorpio moon. It comes from a deep place. Libras, I love Libras. But yeah, she got sass. She loves dance. She loves dance. Like, she can't listen to a beat without like shaking her booty. I love her like crazy. So, take things into your own hands. Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, it's not the end of the world, right? If I homeschool for a year, if I homeschool for a year and, it doesn't work the way I had hoped, or my kids, whatever it is, you can always put them back in. But I want to at least try, because I have the opportunity to, because yeah, I work elsewhere, but that's just part-time, right? So I'm finally in a place where I have the opportunity to homeschool them. So I would feel guilty not to. I don't hate on anyone that doesn't homeschool. That's not how I think. I want to, you know what I mean? Definitely nothing is in stone. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. Yeah. Butch, like me, for anyone that doesn't know, well, me and Butch are back together. So we both went to homeschool. So Butch is the father of all 3 of my children, for anyone that doesn't know. We were together for 12 years. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Okay. I'm in a weird energy. But I love you guys. I'm going to have those timestamps up. They will be up anyways in a couple minutes. So just keep that in mind. I love you guys. Thanks for my mods and all you guys.